Coach JC here with a winning story so that you can win more in your fitness, nutrition, and in life. I am blessed and privileged to coach some of the most beautiful people in the world. And every single day, I am motivated and inspired by their winning stories. And I believe today, you are gonna be motivated and inspired so that you can win more in your life.
Okay, so I found Bootcamp Tulsa back in March of 2008 originally, the first time we went through the program, and I had just had a son. He was 2 at the time. And physically, I was a complete wreck. I remember being overweight, no energy, and tired. And 2008, 2009, we were in it. We were utilizing the program, and actually June 2009 I found out I was pregnant with my daughter, and so obviously at some point during my pregnancy I left Bootcamp Tulsa. And after I had her in March of 2010, I literally don't know what happened, but I just decided, I think I had every excuse in the book, and I think mostly it was financially, but just decided not to come back for whatever reason, and literally that led to a 3-year break from Bootcamp Tulsa. Physically, I don't know, I gained so much weight. I don't think I realized actually how big I got until looking at pictures. But I got up to like 204 pounds. Mentally, I was kind of just upset with myself. So we did try to join a gym. We enrolled at the big new fancy gym in town, and said we would go, and Jared never actually walked in the door, and I went maybe once a week, which, as you know, does not work to get you where you need to be for your goals. So we were paying, a family amount, and we were not using it, so we were not winning at all in life.
I was in terrible shape. I mean, it had been, I'd probably say 5 years since working out. Felt weak, insecure, no confidence. I was always one of those guys that was pretty athletic, and I'd sit there and look at myself and I was disappointed. So there were things outside of Bootcamp Tulsa that were taking a lot of time and energy and effort. And to me, they were priorities, which one of them mainly was work. I mean, I sat there and I worked hours after hours grinding, trying to get to where my goals, what I set the bar at. And, what I didn't realize at the time is that the effects it was having on me emotionally, at home, even with my son, doing what I do, dealing with the problems that I deal with, I'd bring it home. And it got to the point where I was skipping, missing boot camp's exercises, and it just kept going and going and going, and it seemed like I just got less and less involved with taking care of myself. We had child care to pay for, we had all these things mounting up, and and what's crazy is the things that not only did we lose physically, we started losing spiritually. I felt like a loser.
You were depressed.
Work, I was consumed with work. I had more responsibilities than I ever had, but I didn't have an outlet, I did, but yet I didn't have the sense or responsibility to utilize my outlet. We were just in a bad spot.
We were in a funk, a 3-year funk.
Bad spot, yeah.
May 2014, we sat down and we decided it didn't matter financially what we had going on. We were willing to do anything to put our health a priority. So we came back, and we came back with a vengeance. And since May 1st, I'm down 30 pounds, down 10% body fat. I don't know how many, 4 pant sizes, inches out the wazoo, and I'm feeling amazing, have so much energy.
You look amazing.
I feel amazing, but the big key factor in coming back the second time was the 10 habits, and we have been hitting the 10 habits pretty to a T, actually. And I just can't believe we didn't take the nutrition piece the first time around for 2 years.
You know, when we came back, we knew that we had to come back, and the things, I mean, just the excitement of, you know, you have the fear of starting back because you know that you're going to be sore.
I might
you know,
hug a tree again.
Yeah. Yeah, you may have to hardly move, you know, those things, but those are great things. And we knew that. And so when we got started back, you know, obviously there were faces that we hadn't seen before, new people we had to meet, which is great. I mean, that's one of the great things about Coach JC's programs are, you know, part of the networking side. I mean, you meet new people. You know, you just never know what you're going to get. So, you know, the brotherhood side of it, I mean, is great because, you know, like I had mentioned previously, you know, I was in a rut. I was in a bad place. So, you know, I was able to come here and people have gone through the same thing. I was able to share. They were able to witness, and you know, I mean, everything was great. Probably, I would say it's safe to say my best friends that I have as of recently has came through Coach JC's programs. And you know, the biggest thing for me has been the spiritual game. I mean, right now we've got, you know, a brotherhood going on the spiritual side where, you know, we're reading books, we're sharing testimonies, we're talking about God and our faith. And I mean, it doesn't get better than that. I mean, because we as men, we have to be manly men. And sometimes when you share your experiences, share your stories, a lot of people think less of that because, you know, that's not what men do. Well, guess what? That's what we do. And we're proud to do it. And that's what I love about this program is that, I mean, you get the spiritual aspect of it all.
You're held accountable.
You're held accountable for it too. And I love that because, you know, I got my boys texting me, you know, hey, have you done this? Hey, have you done that? Hey, how did this feel? You know, this, that, etc. It's just fantastic. And of course, you get the physical gains from it. I mean, I started out at 224. I think when my BMI was measured, I was like 22% body fat. You know, I dropped down. Now I've settled back. I'm right around bouncing between 212, 215. Last time my body fat was checked, I was around 10, 11%. I mean, you can't get.
Mine's 24.8. Can I just get a whoop whoop?
So.
We decided together that financially it shouldn't matter.
No.
It shouldn't matter how much it costs for your health because really it's the most important thing.
You know what's crazy though is that, you know, we've talked about the financial side of it all, but in reality, it wasn't a financial issue. It was a commitment issue. And that's what's huge, is not only are we committed, but now our kids are asking, hey, is this healthy to eat? You know, hey, are we going to the gym? You know, I mean, they know.
Cauliflower crusted pizza.
Yeah, I mean, they are being exposed to this, but yet their minds are right because they're winning now. They know. I mean, we used to eat McDonald's before. We haven't touched McDonald's in forever, and our kids don't either. And if they know people going there, I mean, they talk about it. Don't go there. It's bad for you. This, that, etc. So, not only are we getting the games, our kids are getting the games. They're winning their life, and that's. I mean, you can't be around better people, better programs, better brand. You just can't.
And now that we're so into Bootcamp Tulsa and DSD, I've added lifting into my repertoire, and so I'm lifting and we're flexing and high-fiving and
we're swole mates.
Yeah, we're swole mates.
Yeah. So
winning.
We love it. Yeah.
We're winning.
Yeah.
Do you feel like we're winning?
Win all day.
I